Yesterday we were working on building a truck bed dolly so that once we remove the pickup truck bed off the Cheyenne, we would have a way to roll it around the shop. Today we're going to work on the actual lift to lift that bed off the truck. I've seen a lot of videos, a variety of ways to do it. I thought about buying a lift, but being a hot rodder, I like to be able to make my own stuff. So this is an idea I came up with. Basically, it's an H shape. I want to make each end to where it will expand out several inches to accommodate a variety of different widths of beds. The length will be about 5 feet, which should work just fine for a short or long bed. One thing I wanted to change up that's a little different is most of the lifts I saw had the attachment point in the center. I didn't like that idea. It seemed like it would put all the weight of the bed on one point. So what I'm going to do is put 4 hooks at either corner to grab it from the 4 corners. My engine hoist has an engine tilter and it has 4 chains on it, and what I want to do is attach straps from those chains to the 4 corners of the lift, and that way all the weight doesn't land on one single point. Anyway, I think I've got plenty of materials here. I shouldn't really have to buy much. I bought a little bit of hardware, some bolts, so that these square tubes that would slide in and out, I could tighten them up so that they wouldn't shift. And that's really about all I had to buy. We've got some scrap steel over here. I think I can put together everything I need from that. It's just some 2-inch square, I believe it's 1/8 inch thick. And anyway, let's get started on it. First thing I'm going to do is gather all the pieces I can use, and we need to cut it to the appropriate length. So let's get started. Okay, now here's all the pieces I found. And I'm just going to mark the lengths that I need to cut, and we're going to make it 5 feet in length, and we're going to make it 56 inches wide. But all the corners need to be trued up. Here's all of our parts. Now I just got to grind off the ends that were cut and prepare them for welding. I'm marking where I'm going to drill holes to put, I'll weld some nuts on, put some screws in there to tighten the inside bars to keep them stable. I'm putting those at about 6 inches and 12 inches. I'll do that for both. This is what the end looks like with the hook attached and the 2 bolts to keep the inner tube secure. And now we're going to go to the other side and weld it the same way. These are the ends. It's 1 inch by 2 inch steel, and it's 2 inches tall because you need to go underneath the bed rail so you don't damage the lip of the rail. So these will go up underneath the rail itself, and they're long enough to give it some support and distribute the weight more evenly. Still need to clean it up, maybe put some paint on it, but you see on this end right here how this will go in and out, and I can come out well, a fair amount there. These are pretty long tubes. The 2 of them together are nearly the full length of that whole tube. So I have quite a bit of room to expand on. You can see this other end up here. We've got it closed. Still kind of warm from the welding. Well, I need to get it cleaned up and get some paint on it, and then put it to use. This is just a shot of both the bed dolly that we built the other day and the bed lift that we just completed. Debating on painting them or just leaving them raw. Either way, they'll do the job. 5 feet long and 58 inches wide. And looking at it like this, this will go up underneath the bed rail to protect the inner frame of the rails so it won't collapse or put a lot of pressure on it. As always, thanks for watching. If I've given you some ideas, or if you have any thoughts or comments, please list them below. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe, and we'll have more videos in the future. Thank you.